Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're in at Normanton, in with my favourite client, James. Been working with James for about, was it 2 years?
Yeah, just over, I reckon it'll be just over 2 years now.
Yeah, so 2 years in. We went through a diet when he initially joined up. I'll send some photos over to Sam. Went through a diet, then did a bit of an off-season, bit of like powerlifting in there, got really strong. And then we've just about ticked off his second diet with me. And we'll get the rig out later, I think, to kind of show you what it's looking like.
Sure.
So, yeah, like I say,
we're going to do
Normanton.
We're going to do a pull session. We're going to start with something like a pull down. We're going to do a bit of a row, and then we're going to, well, at the end, before I get my rig out, we're going to do a bit of a pump up and everything like that. Get some photos, get some videos, and then I can go back to being fat again.
Exactly, man.
And eating things.
So yeah, first up, nitro pull down. Just a few general tips and cues on when you're doing any sort of lat movement. First things first, get that elbow as tight to your body as you can. So just explaining to James there, shuffle if you're doing single arm, shuffle over the seat a little bit so that you can align your sort of shoulder, elbow and wrist with the machine. So when you're actually pulling, the natural movement is just going to be elbow to pocket. So you don't really have to force it, but like I say, any sort of lat movement, keep that elbow tight and drive it down into the pocket. And then James was just saying there as well, one thing that's helped him is thinking about on the eccentric, really going in an arc with your elbow. So your elbow goes out in an arc. Again, it's just going to help you keep that load on your lat.
Come on, pull. Yeah, one more. All right, drive your elbow down. Come on, all the way. Hold your left. Well done, bro.
Good, mate. Good. Really good. So you can see there, on this, like, it's an isolated movement, or at least as much as we can do on the lat. So ideally, we're trying to get as stable as possible on this machine. So James there is really like racing against the machine somewhere around here, so that he can make his actual body stable. And then the only thing that's moving is his upper arm. So really good to like get as accurate on your lat as possible. Then the next movement we'll do, bent over dual arm dumbbell row. It's going to be a lot less accurate. It's a lot less stable. And the focus is going to be a little bit different. So here we're being very accurate. Dual arm dumbbell row, probably going to go pretty heavy. It's a little bit more of a rag. Just essentially trying to like load up the posterior chain, but
not sloppy.
Yeah, not too sloppy, exactly.
Not sloppy.
The man's learning. So one more set on this, 2 sets total. First set's like 8 to 10. Second set I'll drop the load a little bit, go for like 12 to 15. Chinese yesterday. I think it's helping the pump. All the salt in the Chinese is getting me warmer. So optimal. Okay, so like I said, onto the dual arm dumbbell row. This is like full posterior chain pretty much. Still with a bias of obviously like upper back, but you're going to be loading your glutes, hamstrings, erectors. So there's 2 cues that I think about here. One is still getting some sort of like scapular retraction, so at least I'm working my upper back. And then secondly, making sure I'm controlling the eccentric a little bit. And then aside from that, I'm kind of happy. I'll use a little bit of body English, get the weight moving, so I can load up my posterior chain, but they're the only 2 things I really think about here. Top set, 40s. They might look a bit scrappy, I don't know, we'll see.
Come on, Harry. Nice.
Say that.
That's good.
20 for 8. Okay, let's go, mate. Let's go. Biggest set of the day, let's go. Yeah, lovely. Good, keep it there. That's spot on. Couple more. Oh, they're good.
What?
You can see it. James is like pretty lean. So his recovery, like his food's been quite low for a decent amount of time. Well,
Yeah.
you finished.
Well, finished on last Tuesday, maybe last Tuesday or something like that.
So
It's been quite a while though. It's been like a good solid 12 weeks of dieting, maybe longer. In total, before we did the cut, we got my diet fixed in like a maintenance phase, wasn't it?
yeah.
Found maintenance, then we started dropping it down, then we're adding cardio, and then it's been bit by bit, small changes, sometimes no changes,
Yeah.
and now I get to eat more again. I actually feel good, so
Yeah, before like the last week,
yeah.
his food was like very low. Rest days got very, very low actually. It was like 1,500.
Yeah, well, yeah, just under on it.
So it was like pretty digging. So with that in mind, like his recovery is obviously not going to be as good as mine is. So you'll see in his set there, he's not taking it like all the way to failure. He's pretty close, but at the end of mine, I'll take a few extra reps, like maybe not getting a full range, just to like get a little bit more out of the set. But James just calling a day when the set's finished.
Do you know one of the biggest things that I've improved on
What's that?
whilst doing this new program type thing has been I'm usually really good at every lifting, like controlling the weight, like my breathing, like with the pressing that we were doing last time we trained together. Bending over, I know it sounds ridiculous, but bending over and catching you and having your breath.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
something
remember
different
at the
that
start
I've had to
actually, you
learn.
struggled with that.
Yeah.
I
I said
remember
to
your
Leo
RDLs
in the gym, I was like, can you show me how to like, because what is it, his hip hinge where he was pulling it off the box.
Yeah.
I was like, how are you like that?
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe.
It's learning to breathe and brace whilst in a hinge position.
Yeah.
It's quite hard, but
It's like you're folded up so you can't get, like I like to be stood up straight and
yeah.
get all the breath in.
Like I said, I think those RDLs that we're doing help.
Yeah.
And obviously doing more bent over stuff.
Yeah.
And look at your erectors and upper back, like
Yeah.
it's blown up, so
Yeah, it works.
yeah. On this, any sort of like chest supported row, you see at the end range there, you're like letting it pull you over the seat.
Oh, you're not meant to.
That's not going to get you much more like scap movement. So if we try and train up for that, you want to move your scapula as much as you can, but being pulled over it isn't going to get you anything more. So keep your torso strong against it, then just allow your scapula to move, as opposed to actually rounding over it.
Yeah.
Because like in terms of the actual extra range,
He's not gonna
you're
do
not going to get much. So you're better off staying strong and then pulling from there rather than and you'll find
Probably
it
get
helps
more
with this as
reps
well.
out.
When you go there, it gets so heavy. So yeah,
It's pretty heavy, isn't it?
I'm hoping like 8 to 10. Can you just help me into the bottom like I did?
Which way do I pull? Upwards.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
2, 1. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, come on, Harry. That's it, mate. Pull. Pull. Nice. Strong. Brace. Nice, very nice.
No. That's got hernia written all over it.
Morning.
Meal plan, I left one space like empty for a free meal, and then you're straight back to it next one. So you got 2 meals left,
Yeah.
and one of them's blank,
Right.
and then the next one's your normal one.
Right. What?
But
So
to be fair-
tea's normal.
Yeah.
Don't change your mind now. I'll be.
You said, oh, I'm on holiday now, so I can eat all.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that though, am I?
Ice cream
I just
protocol.
want. No, I'm going to have literally what I normally have, but I might just be a bit more like. It's going to be a pasta dish.
Well, last time you were craving oats, but you got no cravings this time.
Carrots,
Oh,
mate.
carrots.
That ship sailed.
Just have a bowl of carrots.
That ship sailed. I'll just make a bit. I'm going to make a big salad with pasta. Something else.
Blank.
Might get some like.
Nice little
I
dress.
might go a bit ham and get some like beans and stuff.
Christ.
I can't
Push
reach
the
this.
boat out.
I can't reach this. I'm gonna have to go in.
Hey, what up, say? Let me just talk one time. Whoa. Whoa. Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. But a new crib, that's a goddamn flex.
Okay, final back movement here. Cable rope pullover. Big thing to look at here is we've got 2 ropes on rather than just one. Essentially, if you're doing one like this, notice how I'm like in a really internally rotated position, and I can't actually get my lats fully short. So stick 2 on, it makes the whole thing significantly longer, so that I can actually get my elbows to the side of my body. Now, if you really want to be perfect, you do it single arm, but that takes ages, so we're going dual arm because it's more fun. Can't be bothered to do single arm basically.
We're given 2 arms for a reason. Use them.
We're back, ladies and gents. Behind the scenes, in with Mr. Doherty. James,
Am I doing these right?
why is my coaching service so awesome? Is it the best in the game is the question.
It's the best in the game,
Yeah.
but it's not for the faint-hearted. If you want to get results, you're gonna have to put the work in. That's for sure.
You got to grab.
It turns out I've had 1 free meal this entire time, and it is the last day. In fact, it's 1 meal on 1 day, and he only just told me I could have it, and then he almost thought about not letting me have it. So.
To be fair, James is like one of the most dedicated clients I think I've ever had. In fact, no, you definitely are number 1. So he just put in the graft, and I think the results show, which you'll see in a sec. But anyway, behind the scenes, over and out. Okay guys, that is the session done and dusted. Just done a bit of posing with James. Obviously, it's a bit different lighting to what we had in last year's cut in Rotherham, so we're going to go tomorrow, have a look at his rig in the posing rooms in Rotherham, but just got some shots there, looking good.
Feeling good, which is the most important bit, because I feel a lot better than I did last year at the end of the cut, so it almost feels like I've done something wrong or not done it right, but
it's been a lot more smooth sailing.
I think I look a lot better anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get the shots pinged up and I'll send over the before shots as well so you can see James's transformation, but he's done really well across this cut. Like I was saying earlier, like he's one of the most dedicated clients I'll ever have and probably will ever have as well, so really good to work with him.
Thank you.
Pleased to get some results.
Yeah.
It's been a good session.
Right, thank you very much guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ciao.